This is the iRobot Roomba i8 Plus self-emptying robot vacuum. And honestly, I've got a lot to say about it because it's made such a difference in my everyday life. A lot of people are curious about robot vacuums, and for good reason. They promise clean floors without the hassle. I was skeptical myself at first, wondering if it really lived up to the hype. I tried out a few models before, and the i8 Plus stood out to me. So in this video, I want to share a quick review based on my own experience, insight, and even a few lessons learned along the way. Talking about appearance, the Roomba i8 Plus has a compact, round design in this really sleek medium silver finish. It looks pretty modern, and honestly blends into my home decor more than I expected. The top is smooth with a few buttons, clean, home, and spot cleaning, so it's not overwhelming or cluttered. I appreciate how the body feels sturdy and well put together. The robot is a bit thicker than some very slim designs, but that's because of its bigger battery and the advanced tech packed inside. The wheels are dense rubber, and there's enough clearance for it to go over transitions from hardwood to rugs. The main thing, though, is the tall, clean base tower that comes with it. This is where the magic of self-emptying happens. The base is about the size of a small trash can, so you do need a bit of space, but nothing too crazy. When you have it set up, it looks purposeful, not like extra clutter. From my experience, the Roomba i8 Plus was super straightforward to set up. The quick start guide made things easy, even for someone not so techie like me. I unboxed it, plugged in the clean base, placed the Roomba on its dock, and let it charge up. Then, I followed instructions on the iRobot Home app, syncing it to my Wi-Fi and connecting it to my phone. That might sound fancy, but it was just a couple of taps and scanning a little code. The app pretty much holds your hand throughout. Once it's live, you can schedule cleaning, tell it to start or stop, or send it to specific areas using smart mapping. The mapping feature felt so futuristic to me. As the Roomba runs its first few trips, it builds a floor plan, then lets you name rooms and set off-limits keep-out zones for spots like pet bowls or tangled cords. For anyone just starting out with smart vacuums, smart mapping is just the robot learning what's where, so it can go directly to the kitchen, living room, or entryway without bumping into everything. Key features that really matter for me start with the self-emptying base. I don't have to get my hands dirty with the dustbin after every clean. Instead, the Roomba drives itself to the clean base, which sucks up all the collected dust, crumbs, and pet hair automatically into a disposable bag. This bag actually holds up to 60 days of dirt according to iRobot, and I found myself only changing it every couple of months or so. Such a relief. Especially since I don't love emptying tiny bins. Next, there's the vacuum power. It uses what iRobot calls a premium 3-stage cleaning system, but all that means for me is yes, it really picks up stuff. From my experience, it grabs everyday debris, bits of food, kids' cereal, and even my dog's stubborn hair from both hardwood and rugs. There's something called power lifting suction. And it definitely seems to make a difference when I check how much gunk it picks up compared to my older stick vacuum. The noise is there, but it's not super loud. You can talk over it or even watch TV with it going in the background. When it empties at the clean base, that part is louder and sudden, but only lasts maybe 10 seconds. One everyday thing I love is the app-based control. I travel for work, so being able to start a clean from my phone while out of the house is awesome. There are notifications when it's done or if it's stuck on something. If you use voice assistants like Alexa or Google Assistant, which I do sometimes just for fun, you can even tell it to clean a specific room by just saying so. The custom scheduling is perfect for me. I set it to clean the living room before family comes over, or the kitchen every night after dinner, all without dragging out my main vacuum. It's perfect for people with kids or pets. I grew so tired of dragging out a vacuum every day to pick up after snack messes and furballs. With the Roomba i8 Plus, I just hit clean and walk away, or let it run on a scheduled routine. I didn't have to teach my kids to stop making crumbs. Now, the robot takes care of it for me. Now, some things I wasn't so sure about at first, and I think it's worth mentioning for anyone considering this robot vacuum. First, the Roomba i8 Plus is pretty good about obstacle avoidance, but you should pick up anything like tiny toys, socks, electrical cords, or larger pet bowls before letting it loose. It can get stuck or try to eat strings, and while it alerts me on the app if it's trapped, I don't like pausing my day to rescue it. If you have a lot of furniture with really low legs, it might not fit underneath, so a quick tidy up before you schedule a cleaning session helps save frustration. From my experience, while it does a really good job with regular dirt and daily debris, it's not a deep cleaning tool for heavy messes, like spilled flour or mud. For those, I still bring out the upright vacuum. Another area that could use improvement is the maintenance. The Roomba itself reminds you to clean its brushes and sensors after a certain number of uses, which is nice. Still, you do have to pop out the main brush rollers and clean them. Plus, wipe off the sensors so it doesn't get confused during mapping or navigation. The clean base bags need replacement every couple of months, depending on how much dirt you've got, and those are a separate cost. But for me, the convenience is worth it. The battery life works for my medium-sized home, but if you have a really large floor plan or several stories, it might have to pause, recharge, and then resume. That's not the end of the world, but something to know going in. Also, while the noise level is better than traditional vacuums, if you're sensitive to sound, especially during the emptying process, you might want to schedule runs for when you're not at home. The price tag can be a little steep compared to basic vacuums, and I did hesitate before buying. But for what it offers, I do think it's justified if convenience matters to you. I use it much more regularly than any upright vacuum I've owned. It's one of those gadgets that you start to wonder how you did without once you get used to having it around. In conclusion, I'd recommend this for people who want hands-off, day-to-day floor cleaning, and especially for busy households, pet owners, or anyone sick of cleaning up crumbs and hair constantly. The Roomba i8 Plus is reliable in picking up normal household messes, and the self-emptying feature is a huge plus in my opinion. If you don't want another device to babysit, and you're ready for just a little regular maintenance, I really think this is worth the investment. It's not going to replace a deep clean now and then, but for general upkeep, it saves a ton of time and effort. If you want to know more about living with robot vacuums or have specific questions about the Roomba i8 Plus, let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful or want to see more honest reviews on smart home tech, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.